Before temperatures dip in late autumn, plant the West's best flowers for borders, containers, and garden beds. With these cool season picks, you'll get months of flower power to brighten the dull and dreary days ahead. It's easy to give up on your landscape when plants start to drop their lush green leaves and trade their petals for bare limbs as part of their seasonal ritual. But our mild desert climate allows us to have color all year long, even in the valley's coldest months. Plant cool season flowers now to ward off the winter chill. You have many choices when it comes to planting flowers that will brighten your yard, just as the rest of your garden settles in for a long winter's nap.
Well, when you're talking about color, there's basically warm season color and cool season color. The characteristics of the plants are normally not that much different. It's just that the warmer weather color plants will bloom much better in the heat, with more heat in the warmer season, whereas the cool season color items are much more hardier for the cooler season. They actually require a little more cooler temperatures in order to produce good color.
Our first cool season bloomer is the calendula, a daisy-like flower that provides sunny color late fall through spring. They're very easy to grow in mild winter climates like ours in the Mojave Desert. Colors range from orange to yellow to apricot and cream. Calendulas take full sun and moderate water. They tolerate many soils as long as they do have good drainage. Choose an area in your yard where they can grow undisturbed for years to come, as calendulas will drop their seeds and reseed your flower bed each season. For a true winter bloomer, plant a cyclamen. It flowers in various shades of white, pink, rose, and red. Cyclamens have vibrant flowers that resemble shooting stars, and their leaves are strikingly unique. Cyclamens look delicate, but they're tough soldiers in the winter landscape. Many people keep cyclamen as a houseplant, but a hardier variety sold at local nurseries will hold up well outdoors, as long as they have excellent drainage and partial shade.
Cyclamen are very good as far as a cool season flower for inside as a houseplant or outside in a shade garden. They do prefer the shade. They like the cooler season of fall, winter, and early spring. They don't do well in the heat. They have a tendency of yellowing and dropping foliage a lot when the weather gets warmer, but they make an excellent color plant for both indoors and outdoors in the fall and the winter months.
From the kitchen to the garden, ornamental kale and cabbage will fill a wintertime void with a surprisingly brilliant display of color. Giant rosettes of frilly leaves in lavender, rose, white, and creamy yellow make ornamental kale's favorite additions to the winter landscape. The cabbage relatives tolerate cold weather and can hold their bold color all the way into spring. Plant them along walkways and patios or next to entryways. Group kale and cabbage in patio containers for the best floral display and put them in a sunny location.
The ornamental kale and cabbage should be planted in October or November is the best time. They do real well in the cooler season. They will stay much more compact and color better with the cold weather. It has a tendency to make them more brighter colors in the white, the purple, and pink. There's several different varieties that do very well here. But you do not want to plant them too early or keep them too late in the spring, because they will have a tendency to bolt, which is send a flower stalk up and they stretch out and lose their nice full ornamental appearance.
Pansies are a top pick amongst gardeners, and for good reason. The 5-petal flower delivers lots of blooms over a long period and come in a huge range of color, both solids and bicolors, and bloom through winter in much of the West. They're pretty planted in masses in the ground, but also cherished for the early color they bring to pots, window boxes, and other containers. Snip or pinch off the withered flowers to prolong their bloom time. Snapdragons are a fun, playful flower for your fall and winter landscape. Dwarf and tall snapdragons are available in local nurseries, and they come in almost every color but blue. The nice thing about snapdragon is that it can handle frost, so get them in the ground early for the most abundant bloom and performance. Add snapdragons to those bare, sunny areas of the landscape or borders.
Actually, snapdragons are very versatile in the landscape. You can use them for full sun, you can use them for partial shade. They come in a rainbow of different colors, very vibrant. They have a very, very unique flower that a lot of kids play with them because they can treat them like a little puppet and open their mouth open and close. But they're very a fun flower. They're very enjoyable for this area. They brighten up gardens tremendously in the cooler parts of the year. So it's a great plant for the fall and the winter months, and actually all the way into spring.
Chrysanthemums are a must-have for the fall garden. No other late-season flower delivers as much color for as long and as reliably as good old mums. Some varieties have daisy blooms. Others may be rounded globes, flat, fringed, quill shape, or spoon shape. They work exceptionally well in containers and pots, and because of their mounded habit and stunning bloom cover, garden mums are perfect for mass plantings. An old-fashioned favorite, this flower will bring a wonderful, spicy, distinctive scent to your landscape. Stock thrives in cool temperatures and stops blooming once hot weather arrives. Stock is slightly spire-like with narrow gray-green leaves and comes in a wide range of colors. It grows best in full sun or part shade and moist, well-drained soil. Another great choice for a flower border. Don't let cooler weather keep you from planting some spectacular color in your landscape. Visit a local nursery to see what's in stock for fall and winter, and use the SNWA's Plant Search tool to help you choose water-smart plants that will keep your yard thriving through the change in seasons. Finally, avoid choosing frost-tender plants that should wait to go in the ground in spring. For more cool season planting tips, visit snwa.com. Extend your yard's flowering season with cold-loving plants that provide a respite from the grayest days. With Southern Nevada's mild temperatures, there's no need to wait until spring to step outside and enjoy a colorful wonderland. Reporting for Waterways, I'm Crystal Zelke.